y'all, welcome to Horsehead Bookends for another Walt Wednesday.
And Anne's here.
And Anne's here this time. So for this Wednesday, what we decided to tackle is something that has been discussed ad nauseum many times. There's been many arguments about it.
On the internet.
It's kind of a touchy subject, so we're going to discuss the Disney dining plan.
The Disney dining plan. I want to start by just saying that all of the opinions expressed here are our opinions, and we are in no way trying to sell you on the Disney dining plan or to talk you out of the Disney dining plan, because quite frankly, it is your life and it is your money and it is your vacation, so do what works for you and your family. So that's my number one complaint about the Disney dining plan, is that on the internet there are too many people that tell you that it's not worth it or that you're wasting your money.
Yep.
And they could be right. I don't know. I don't like people telling other people how to spend their money. So this is just our perspective and what we think. If it's useful to you, great.
So anyway, there's lots of fighting that goes on with the Disney dining plan. People asking, well, should I get it? Is it worth it? And one thing that always comes up, what Anne just said, is that, no, it's not worth it. You're spending too much money. That's number one complaint.
Which, quite frankly, if you're going to Disney, you're probably spending too much money anyways. And let's not tell each other how to spend each other's money.
Yeah. So the number two complaint that I always see, and it kind of annoys me, is people say, oh, it's too much food. Now, I understand where people will say it's too much food, but at the base of it, you're only getting 2 meals a day. So if you eat less than 2 meals a day, there might be other issues going on
Well,
there.
I do understand, and some people's argument is that you could share this food, which is a valid argument. And this goes back to do what works for your family. Because there are a lot of people that are rope drop to fireworks people. They're go in the parks all day long people, and they don't want to really stop to eat. So stopping and sharing a quick service meal is plenty meal for them. That's just not us.
No, and we like the dining experience, so we normally get it.
Hold on, and I want to just go a little more in depth into that. For us, it's not how much can we do in the parks, but it's the overall experience. We like to stay on property, we like to stay in the bubble, we like to have an overall experience. And for us, food is part of that. Getting to go out to eat is part of that. And for us, I think it's why it works. We're definitely not go all day people. We also like to take advantage of the pools and the resorts and the pool time. And then we think of it as a whole vacation. So eating and taste is kind of part of that.
There are a lot of pros and cons to dining plans. So the first thing I want to do, I looked it up online and I have the prices down that we'll explain to you right now. There are 3 different dining plans. First of all, you have the quick service plan. The quick service plan gets you 2 quick service meals per day, 2 snack credits, and you get a refillable mug that you can fill up at your different stations.
By the way, note on the refillable mug. I wouldn't not get it, but just so you know, they look kind of big. They only fit a small size glass. Like if you ask for a small cup of water, that's all they fit. So they don't actually hold a lot.
They look a lot bigger than they are.
Yeah.
So for the quick service dining plan, that comes out to be about $55 for an adult per day and $25 per day for a child. So that's not too bad. The next step above the quick service plan, this one, I think it's the deluxe. No, is it?
No.
This is the regular dining plan. So this one is you get 1 quick service meal per day and you get 1 table service meal per day. At the same time, you do get your 2 snack credits a day. You get the refillable mug. At dinner, you also get dessert included as well. And
at quick service, you get out an alcoholic beverage?
Well, I didn't mention the alcohol. You do get an alcohol, even with the quick service dining plan.
Oh, you do?
Yes. For your meal, you do get an alcoholic beverage for each meal. So
including quick service.
You're paying for it, and one thing people don't realize, if you're getting a breakfast at a resort and they sell alcohol,
you can get a mimosa, Bloody Mary, or any other breakfast cocktail.
But however, if you're at a quick service and they do have a refrigerator full of beer and wine, don't forget to take it, because you can put it in your room and drink it later.
Yeah.
You already paid for it. Use it. I mean, that's the good tip there. The regular Disney dining plan is $78 per day for an adult and $28 per day for a kid. After that, you have your top tier plan, which is the deluxe dining plan, which gives you 3 meals a day, and they could be either a quick service or a table service. Also, with that table service meal, you also get an appetizer and you get a dessert. Now that one is $119 per person per day, and for kids it's $44 per kid per day. Now that, when we're talking about being too much food,
that seems like a lot of
that's
food.
Way too much food.
But again, we're not here to judge. So hey, if your vacation is all about hanging out at the resort and eating, eat. Go for it. Enjoy. Disney's got a lot of good food. Let's tell them what dining plan we normally
normally get the regular dining plan. It gives you 1 table service per day and 1 quick service per day. You also get 2 snacks per day, and you get the refillable mug. Now what we like to do is some of the signature dining is 2 credits.
Yes.
So we will actually forego a table service meal one day to double up on a signature dining experience the next day, which is actually really nice.
With the signature dining, and one of the complaints I think about that dining plan is that some people don't want to sit down every day. And to that I say, I agree, but we exchange that then for signature, which we do love. And this is where I think it gets a little bit dicey. And from where I've seen other calculations on other vlogs, I know we're not going to post the link below. Just go ahead and research it. It's everywhere. The biggest bang for your buck really is the deluxe, where you're getting all the sit downs. And again,
yeah, it is.
For us it is too much food because we do a little bit of both. My understanding is the least bang for your buck is the quick service plan.
Yeah, I
monetarily, because it turns out to be like $25 for a quick service meal.
Yeah, you would have to
and you'd probably spend less
at
just buying in cash.
Yeah, I think it was like 50 something. It's $55 a day, so you'd have to eat a meal worth $27.
Plus your snacks. Minus your snacks and the alcohol. But
yeah, so
anyway, for us, and I think where the biggest, you can make up your money or save your money, not save money, but where you really are cutting even? No.
Breaking even.
Breaking even. Where you're really breaking even, I think, is when you're going to a sit down or a signature, because you break even when you're ordering that more expensive item. And I know for me, and for us, and we've talked about this, when we're on vacation, we don't want to think oh, well, I don't want to order the filet. We've already spent so much money, blah, 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 blah. And it might stop you from ordering something. So we like to prepay because we feel like we have that freedom then. The money's already been spent. So yeah, I'm going to order that filet mignon.
Yeah, I don't want to think about...
And that's what I want anyway.
Yeah, I don't want to think about what I'm spending on dinner when I'm on vacation. I just want to look at a menu, point, and say, this is what I want. Another
way you can get your money's worth, or what we do, is at the grab and go, there's a lot of really good snacks that are they make a good lunch. So we'll come back from the park, and instead of having a quick service
meal,
we'll use our snack credits to kind of get a salad, some fresh vegetables, a cheese plate, and we'll all sit around and kind of make that a meal out of snack credits.
Yeah.
And then we'll use our quick service for dinner, and that way that will be maybe the day that we skip a table service restaurant to make up for a signature restaurant later on.
Yeah.
The other place where I think it does, I don't know if it saves money, but it definitely feels better, is if you have children or if you yourself love character dining.
Oh yeah, the character dining.
Character dining, in my opinion, is expensive for the food that it is. And notice I said the food.
Some of the foods. Some of the character dining.
I think the food is pretty good. I don't mind the buffet breakfasts. I think they're decent. But remember, you're also paying for those character interactions. It takes a lot of staff to organize, to make sure that to go with those characters. You're paying for CMs to handle the characters. You're paying for CMs to, you know, take care of the rotations to make sure that everybody's there. So you're paying for that character interaction too. And it's a lot for a breakfast buffet. And it kind of stings on vacation to pay that much for a breakfast buffet.
Yeah, they kind of get expensive. Like, I know Chef Mickey's is pretty expensive.
They all do, and I heard that they're actually going up.
Oof.
So, to us, even though maybe it does all mathematically pan out in the end, it just feels better to buy the dining plan and not pay for that out of pocket. And our son loves them.
Oh, we love them too.
We love them too, but he's still at the age where he really loves them. Like, we can't skip one on a trip. So it just makes paying for that, I think, a little less painful.
The one thing, though, about the dining plan that I really don't like, and we've discussed this too, is that it comes with dessert. Now, don't get... I enjoy dessert. I shouldn't eat it because I shouldn't be eating sugar. However, I would like the option that if I don't want a dessert, can I have an appetizer instead? I would rather have that choice, because between both of us, I mean, yeah, we enjoy a dessert, but at the same time, we enjoy appetizer. We would like an appetizer more.
Some of the appetizers at a lot of Disney restaurants are really interesting.
Yeah, they are.
When we went to Yak and Yeti,
the tuna nachos.
Tuna nachos.
They're
came
probably
highly,
one of the best things,
they were highly recommended, but they weren't included.
No.
And yet we absolutely pigged out on them. They were delicious.
Yes,
and we got delicious meals.
Then we got our meal, but then when dessert came with it.
We were too full for dessert.
None of us could have eaten. No. Johnny didn't eat the dessert. I didn't eat the dessert.
I don't think I did. I think I had a bite.
I had a bite. I think, yeah, you had the fried bananas.
I had a bite. I think I had one.
And, yeah, it was just,
I was too full.
We were just so full.
So, yeah, that bothers me too. I wish you could have a choice, but I'm assuming Disney does that because dessert is probably cheaper than their appetizers.
Yeah.
Here are some tips if you do like it. So aside from our use your snack credits to kind of create a meal, if you want, and save your quick service for a meal, if you want a meal, and skip so you can have a signature experience. Another thing is to know what quick service restaurants are kind of just nuggets and burgers, and other quick service restaurants are really good food that feel like a full meal.
Yes, there are a ton of quick service restaurants out there that are great, and you're not stuck eating a terrible hamburger or terrible chicken nuggets.
Or just your run-of-the-mill, same old, same old. There's some really good quick service out there, and you feel like you're at least getting a meal that kind of comes close to a table service.
Yeah, so definitely do your research and go to Walt Disney's site, and you can look in the parks and on the resorts to see the restaurants that are there, and you can see what's on their menu, especially for quick service, and you can actually filter the restaurants by quick service, which makes it really easy. So if you're going to be in one of the parks, you can know where the quick service is, and you can actually look on the menu and see what they have, if there's something that looks interesting. I mean, unless you want hamburgers and chicken nuggets, which is fine.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Actually, the one hamburger that they had, that special hamburger at Cosmic Rays, is supposed to be pretty good.
By the way, and the hamburger at Geyser Point is delicious.
Shh, don't tell people about Geyser Point.
We're big fans of the all-inclusive experience. We don't like to think about, we want to pay for everything as much as we can before we get on a plane to go on vacation. Once we're on vacation,
I don't want to take my wallet out.
Nope. Even if it's not Disney.
Yeah.
So people, and this has been an argument that we've seen on the internet, is that you're paying a premium for that luxury or for that convenience.
But I'll pay for the convenience.
And yeah, for us it is kind of worth it because it does have us, it's, I don't know, for me at least, I can't get off my mind if we're paying cash, looking at the prices and wondering like, oh, well, wait, I'm not going to not think about that. It's hard, I think, to not think about that. Whereas if you've already paid for the dining plan, you've already paid and you're just going to order what you want. The other thing we have noticed, we go a lot and we see people with complaining that they have so many snack credits left over.
Oh, I don't understand that. We use all our snack credits.
Yeah, we use ours, but we do realize why. We go in August and it's extremely hot. So we end up using our snack credits on
like frozen treats.
On treats to cool us off and or water, which has gone against some of our tips on this vlog. We say water's free, walk up and get water. Ice water is free, you'll get a little cup. Don't waste your money or your credits on water. However,
in the summer, it's necessary.
It doesn't always taste good. It still kind of has, even the filtered water has a funky taste.
Starbucks has the best free ice water.
Free ice water.
But
they're hard to get into.
And it's you got to wait online, so it's
they
not
should
very
fast pass
convenient.
Starbucks. So we find that we do use up our snack credits. Yes, granted on water, which is not the best use of a snack credit.
But not too much on water.
No, not too much on water. And on those treats that cool us down when we really, really get hot. When Johnny also would really, really get cranky, we'll get him something that's like frozen lemonade. And it cools him off. It gives him that little burst of sugar to kind of get through because he's just getting overheated and tired and cranky.
Just to either get back to the hotel, jump in the pool, or go back and rest for a little while.
Because August,
it gets brutal.
When we've gone when it wasn't August, those were the times we did have snack credits left over.
Some, not many.
But not as many as people complain about.
But, however, I have to say, when we don't go in August and use our snack credits like in the park on frozen treats and things like that.
But we don't use those on frozen treats.
We go and there's always some festival going on at Epcot because you can use your snack credits at
festivals at Epcot.
Yes, so and if you find out that you're really eating a lot of the kiosk food at an Epcot festival, remember you can convert a quick service credit into snack credits.
Yeah.
Which will help you out because you want to eat everything in all the kiosks.
Yeah, so that's our take on the dining plan.
So what we're going to do is, because we normally get the dining plan, we decided when we go down this late spring for Dapper Day, we are not getting the dining plan.
Because we're only going for a few days.
Yes.
And somehow I read somewhere, I think the math, or it seems like the math, I don't know, I haven't actually done math in a very long time. It seems like it's a better experiment to do on a short trip. This will be a very short trip versus a week or more trip. Yeah,
it's going to be a few days going
long
specifically for Dapper Day. Yeah. And instead of paying in advance for the Disney dining plan.
So we decided to try it out and just go ahead and order what we would normally order, book the dining we would normally book, do the things we would normally do.
Eat, drink, everything we normally do.
Right.
And when we come back, we'll do a little analysis and see to see how much we would save and or how much we went over.
And also see kind of, or under.
Well, I think I said that. I don't know.
You said over.
I said say something.
Whatever. And also see how we felt about not having that safety net, or so it feels, of the dining plan. Were we more apprehensive about ordering? Did we not get things we wanted to try or wanted to get because we knew we were paying cash? So first off, if you're a family that goes from rope drop to fireworks and you don't want to stop to sit and eat, the dining plan is probably not for you.
No.
If you're the kind of person where you don't order expensive steaks or things off of menus, the dining plan might not be, or you don't drink, the dining plan might not be for you either. The kids, and then if you have a picky eater, the idea of spending that much and your kids are just gonna order grilled cheese, if my child only ate grilled cheese, that would become a very expensive grilled cheese. And it is an all or nothing thing. So if we both got the dining plan, that our child would have to get it.
Too.
So I understand that argument too. So it's not that we don't understand the arguments. I just don't think it needs to be an argument. I think it's what works for you and your family.
Exactly, and I agree. You have to do what's right for you, for what you like to do, what your budget is, and how you like to vacation, especially when you vacation at Disney.
Yeah, how do you Disney? Yeah. And remember, Figment already told us the secret. Imagination about the 5 senses. Right? Look, smell. Disney does give you the smells. Touch, taste,
and sound.
And sound. And they give you all of that.
Yeah.
So to me, to just cut out food, you're cutting out 1/5 of what Walt wanted.
Now, the one thing that we didn't mention, and because we haven't done it, and we're going to look into it when we do this analysis when we get back, is Tables in Wonderland.
I don't fully understand how it works.
Me neither, but I will look it up, and when we come back, when we revisit when we do Dining Plan Part 2,
yes,
in May, when we come back.
Now, let me stop you there. Our pre-research or my pre-hearing arguments on the internet, the argument for this tends to seem, this really saves you a lot of money if you're a large group.
And
if you drink a lot of alcohol.
You get 20% off of your entire meal and alcohol.
Most places, not every restaurant.
Really? I thought it was...
No, not every restaurant.
Okay, well, we will definitely look into it because I want to see...
But most restaurants.
Because when we come back, I want to do comparison of what the dining plan would have cost.
But you do have to buy the card. You have to buy the card for the discount.
Yes.
So,
and what Tables in Wonderland would have saved us after the initial buy-in. I think it's $150 for the year, I think.
Something like that.
So we're gonna look into that, and
we'll do some math when we get back.
Yeah, we're gonna do a lot of math.
So our big takeaways are: if you go in the summer, use those snack credits to get cold things.
Yes. Frozen lemonades, frozen
sodas over at Hollywood. It'll cool you off.
Oh, yeah, it's so good.
Our other takeaway is do your research for quick service, because sometimes you feel like you're eating at a table restaurant, even though it's only a quick service credit.
Yes.
Also, use your snack credits for a meal. For a light meal.
Yes.
When you need to eat a light meal if you're at a resort.
And you can find some really good stuff in the grab and go section.
Good stuff in the grab and go. And healthier stuff in the grab and go. You can actually get vegetables.
And you can have a salad.
Yeah.
You don't have to survive on Mickey bars and pretzels.
No. Also, I don't think there's a lot of shame in packing like goofy candy in your suitcase.
Oh no, goofy candies. The goofy sour cherries are the best.
People kind of complain like, oh, I had all these snack credits, so I got like a ton of goofy snacks and candy to bring back, and
I know people.
There's no shame in that game. Just saying.
I know tons of people who would happily take that goofy candy.
Yeah, we don't come back with enough goofy candy.
No,
it's
usually because we only have like a bag of it and it's gone.
I know.
It's half gone by the time the plane lands.
I'm a little jealous of some of those people that stockpile the goofy candy. That's good stuff.
Yeah. Okay, so if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, please don't forget to click on subscribe and ring the notification bell so you get notified. And since this is such apparently a hot topic and everyone has an opinion on it all the time, feel free to leave a comment below. If you completely disagree with us, leave a comment below. What is your favorite quick service restaurant? Yeah. I mean, I know 2 of mine, but I'm not giving them away because I want to keep them secrets close to my heart. I can think of 3. I feel like a meal. Really? I'm keeping them secret too. Oh. Well, you got to tell me, right? Yeah. Okay. Whatever you decide to do at Disney, enjoy your family, enjoy your vacation, and whatever works for you. You know what I like to make on vacation? What's that? Reservations. Yes. Happy Disneying. Talk to you later. Bye.